Ever since I got my puppy, it has been harder and harder to keep the interior of the car free of pet hair and generally clean. Simple Car Guy here, and today we are checking out this VacLife portable power battery vacuum that I'm hoping will make it much easier. So it comes in this box, very clear what it's all about. It has a motorized brush, which is kind of one of the biggest deals and the reason that I'm wanted to get this specific vacuum. It has a few other nozzles and brushes included as well. We'll check those out once we're there. A little bit more information here in the back. It does use an adapter, so you just plug it into a wall. It'll charge, takes about 3 to 4 hours, and then it lasts about 20 hours of actual vacuuming. So that's actually not too bad for a small vacuum like this. It includes the HEPA filters, and there's one already pre-installed, looks like, and an extra one. It looks like you can wash them as well, so that's pretty good. Not much else to it. Let's open it up and check it out. All right, a little bit more info on how to actually install the motorized brush. Looks like it just clicks in. Easy enough. All right, let me just take everything out now. Alright, so here's everything that comes in the box. We have our dusting brush, we have the cleaning low brush to clean off the, I guess, the vacuum itself, and probably like the brush on the inside here. This is the motorized brush, and it is the silicone type, so it should be pretty easy to clean and, replace if anything. That easy. I did not look at any instructions, of course, because it's a vacuum, and I'm just going to figure it out as I go. But yeah, it looks easy enough. You have a little like crevice tool so you can get into the small spots and in the corners. Extra filter, very nice. Power adapter, and of course the manual. So it should tell us how to, well, it tells us how everything works, where the filters go, and how to clean it, what the brushes are. So yeah, I was pretty close on that one. So you can wash the roller under the water, so that'll make it pretty easy to keep clean. That's about it. Now we're just gonna power it on and see if it actually works. But before that, I want to take off this entire cover. All right, so this is how we'll be replacing the filter. Very easy, nice. So it just kind of goes in there, just like that. Clip that back in. Let's unlock the power. Yes. This also has an LED. So just right there, makes it easier to see when you're vacuuming, I don't know, in the back of the car or something like that. But let's power it on and see how. Oh, wow. Well, at least it feels and sounds like it has a lot of suction power. So let's go down to the car and see how well it will do on a lot of pet hair that I've left in the car for probably 2 weeks now. I didn't clean it specifically just to test this out. So let's hope it works. All right, so I'm just gonna start with this crevice tool and get as much of the big stuff as I can. And then I'm gonna switch to the brush one or the motorized one and see how well that works. So let's do it. Okay, right away, this has a lot of suction power, especially for the size and the price range. Wow, look how much stuff it already has. It's like halfway full already with junk. All right, let me switch. It was still sucking up a lot of dirt, but I'm gonna switch to the motorized one and see how well it picks up the dog hair, which is the main reason of me getting this device. Wow, guys, this vacuum does way more than I expected it to do. It has a lot of suction power. I can't stress that enough. I'm very surprised how much suction power it actually has, because I've tested a couple of other ones and honestly they wouldn't even pick up some hairs. Look at this, it picked up most of the hairs. There's a couple like really deep ones or super long hairs, but generally that's done a really good job. All right, let me see if I can get the rest of them and then we'll see what it picked up. And I don't know, I've been vacuuming for maybe 1 minute so far. We'll see how much stuff is in here now. Maybe it's just full by now. All right, so I'm gonna continue to vacuum this car and then we'll see how much stuff it actually captured. But yeah, let's just keep going. All right, so as you can see, I've been vacuuming for about 10 minutes and we still have full battery. Oh, probably not full, but probably like 80% of battery. So this lasts a much longer time than I expected. Let's go empty this out and see what we got in here now. Something that I totally expected to happen was a lot of hair getting stuck in this brush, but nothing. There was no hair stuck in the brush, which is, I think, thanks to the silicone brushes and not just like a bristle brush. Very cool. All right, so now let's see how much dirt we have vacuumed up and how easy it is to clean. First, I'm gonna remove the attachment, so that's as easy as pulling that out. Now we're just gonna release this button and take everything out. As you can see, the vacuum itself is clean. A lot of suction, very surprised. Filter on the inside, clean, as we would expect. Taking that out, we get all the junk that we have vacuumed up. That's a lot of dog hair. Let's see. This is where you can use that little brush that was included. I don't mind using my fingers. As you can see, it's a two-stage filter. So we have the little mesh here and then the HEPA filter inside. Very nice, but yeah, that's pretty much clean now. And all the big stuff is captured in this container. There's still plenty of space. It did look like it was kind of getting full, but it wasn't at all. So that's good to know. But yeah, that's it. Now I just put it back on and it's ready to go again. It's a lot of dirt. What, in like less than 10 minutes that I got from just the carpets in the back of the car. Granted, that's where the dog spends a lot of, her time, but yeah, I'm gonna be using this to vacuum up the car all the time now. I don't do a lot of portable vacuum reviews or anything like that, but this was a surprise for me. It did much better than I expected for a portable little unit like this. VacLife did a great job, giving it a lot of suction power so it can, pick up all the bigger chunks as well as all the hair using the motorized brush. The price, I think, is pretty good. I think it's about $50 or $60 at the moment. So definitely worth it if you're going to be using it in the car or on your stairs or whatever you want to, pick up a lot of dog hair and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, leave those down below. I would love to hear what you have to say. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.